calm, cool, and collect field commander of Section 9 is no other than Motoko Kusanagi. Today I present to you Figma's attempt at the Major from Ghost in the Shell, the new movie from 2015. Because of the new 2017 movie is coming out, I decided to pick her up since I found her at a good price. I know this is an older figure, but I couldn't resist getting her considering that she's no longer being made by Figma. So the question is, should you consider buying her? Let's find out in this toy review of Figma Motoko Kusanagi, the Major from Ghost in the Shell, the new movie from 2015. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D*01 channel. I'm your host Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at a figure by Figma, and it's no other than the Major from Ghost in the Shell. The version you see here is from the new movie back in 2015, which came after Ghost in the Shell Arise. So what you're seeing here is a much younger Major. So let's look into this figure and let's see if she's worth your money. What you see here is the Major in her all-black assault uniform that she wears most of the movie. Although it seems kind of plain at first, looking deeper you can find out that it's much more. Looking closer you can find that there are lines and indentations that outline her entire outfit, and also the upper part has a slightly lighter black contrasting the glossy black that is all over her. This really requires a closer look because from afar she looks like she's just wearing a plain black uniform. Other details on her uniform that I really like are her arm guards, which kind of flare out at the forearm. Also, her pistol holster and magazine holster looks really good on her. The face that you get with her is when the Major was a lot younger and before Standalone Complex. What really stands out is her bangs. I love how it is textured and feathered here and gives the Major that signature look. Also, I would like to point out that the connector points in the back of her neck are really nicely done, as you can see here. Overall, she seems so plain and black from afar, but upon closer inspection, she is quite amazing. Therefore, her excellent paint and detail make a great adaptation in figure form. Okay, so here we are with the Figma Kusanagi Motoko from the new movie from 2015, Ghost in the Shell, and we're going to go over articulation and scale. So first, let's see how tall she is. We're looking at around, she is almost exactly 5¼ inches tall, and of course we got to do scale. So here we have an SH Figure Arts Harley Quinn from the movie Suicide Squad. She is a little bit taller. She looks like she may be just a little bit bigger in scale. And lastly, we have a Marvel Legends Wolverine. She's kind of short, which makes me think that she doesn't go well with these two types of figures. So she kind of goes with her own Figma line and people and action figures like that. So let's talk about articulation. So these are pretty much standard Figma. So let's go over it. We have a ball joint here at the ankle. We have a bend at the knee. We have another ball joint at the upper leg right here. We have a pivot here at the waist. The ab crunch right here, not really an ab crunch, but more like the upper abdominal right here. It pivots and it crunches as well. Oops, there goes her hair. And then we have this interesting double ball joint right here on her shoulder, and what that does is you can push it in so it hides it, and I really love it when figures do that. And then you can pull it out for when you pose her with guns and stuff. So that's really nice. That's kind of like a butterfly joint, but not quite. It's like a double ball joint. I think I'm gonna call it a double ball joint. And then we have a bend at the elbow here, and we have the peg for the hand, and of course that articulates up and down. Again, the hair just keeps falling off. Anyway, also we have a ball joint at the neck. So she has roughly around 22 points of articulation would be my guess. And she's decently articulated. So there you have it. There is the Major Kusanagi from the new movie Ghost in the Shell 2015.
Eight extra hands, pistol, assault rifle, 2 visor hair pieces, stand, and 2 extra faces is what you get with this figure. Although it seems like you don't get much, I honestly don't mind it since she hardly uses any equipment in the movie. Looking at the faces, you get a slightly happy face, an action angry face, and the face that comes with her is a neutral face. Like I said in Paint and Detail, she looks really accurate to the character, and it looks like she jumped right out of the anime. Although I kinda wish she came with more variations of faces, but then that wouldn't really be accurate to the Major now, would it? As she hardly shows any emotion in the series. Looking at the hair pieces, they can be easily added to her face like so. One piece shows her with the visor down, and the other with the visor up. All the faces are compatible with both hair pieces, as you can see here. Looking at her pistol, it features a very metallic silver with brown wooden grips, and her hand holds it pretty well. Please take note there are 2 types of gun hands, one for the rifle and one for the pistol. Using the appropriate hand will assure a proper fit. Looking at the rifle, it is a bullpup rifle and has nice details as you can see here. The only problem I have is she cannot shoulder this gun as well as I would like because of its design. That's not necessarily the figure's fault. Regardless, I'm really glad that this came with the figure. Last is her stand. I'm really glad this came with her so you can put her in all those action poses just like in the movie. Overall, she seems like a complete package, and if you enjoyed Ghost in the Shell the anime, this figure will not disappoint.
So let's break down this figure by starting out with the negatives. She has only one true negative in my opinion, and it's honestly very small. One of her gun holding hands doesn't hold the rifle very well, and I think that's mostly due to the way that the rifle is designed. Honestly, this isn't the toy's fault. This is more of how the gun is designed according to the anime. Also, her plain black uniform is much to be desired, but again, that's just how it was in the movie. So let's talk about her positives. This is an excellent anime accurate figure, and if you're a Ghost in the Shell fan, this is an easy buy. But honestly, I really wish I got the standalone complex Major when I had the chance to get her because she's worth a lot more money now, and this Major is also going up in price. So the answer to your question, is this worth your money? Yes, if you're a fan. If you're not a fan, this is a really hard pill to swallow because this Major is around $80 online and the standalone complex Major is around $100 online. So I'm going to leave that to you and make that decision on your own. But if I were to give her a score, she is easily an 8 out of 10 D-stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.